If you can log into Instagram, you can gain infinite leads for your estate agency. So why Instagram? Well, is it the future of marketing? It's gained 1 billion users since 2011, 90% of whom are between age 18 and 35. It's the first medium to reach 50 million users. The usage of the platform has doubled since 2016 in the last 3 years, and 50% of users follow a brand or a business, and engagement with brands and businesses is 10 times higher than Facebook and 84 times higher than Twitter. So it really is the place to be if you want to involve your customers and engage them and gain their attention. And 60% of users actually find new products and services through the platform. So why should estate agents use it? Well, for content. It's the easiest way to showcase your homes, and there's 4 major ways of sharing and putting your homes in front of buyers, so it's never been so easy to stay top of mind. Also something for the future, because there's the largest pool of tenants are using Instagram every day, those 25 to 35-year-olds who need somewhere to live. And in 5 to 10 years' time, all of your customers are going to be on there. Those 25 to 35-year-olds in 5 to 10 years' time, they're going to be your first-time buyers or your second-time buyers. So you want to get in front of them early. And many first-time buyers already use it daily. So how do you structure your Instagram account to get in front of these people and take advantage of this attention? So you just model success. Just model success. So the first thing is your profile picture, and it should be your company's logo in your brand. You want to keep it consistent across your online platforms. Now the second thing is your bio, and it needs to say who you are and entice the viewer. Don't just say something like London estate agent. Instead put, we sold the most homes in London last year. It needs to be something that makes you stand out from all the other agents in your area. For example, this one. Step inside the #1 real estate developer in New York City, known for the world's most elevated residences. That is something interesting, and it tells you a little bit about what they do and about the quality that they deliver. So the third thing is your link, and it needs to be short. Don't just send people to your website. On Instagram, you only have one place to send them to, and that is your link. You can't put links in your stories necessarily, and you can't put links in your posts. It's only the link in your bio. So you can use something called Linktree to break up these destinations. So then on there you can have a section for sellers, and they go to the sellers part on your website. Same thing for buyers and for rentals, and you also want a link to your about section on there. So you can break up people's destinations so you can send them directly to there without sending them to your website where there's loads of stuff to get distracted by. And the fourth thing is highlights. You want to use these to showcase different aspects of your business. So you can have a section for buyers and homes on the market, for sellers, for lettings, for results, for your team, and you can also have one for open houses. I mean, this developer has different highlights for different buildings and residences that they've built. So what do you highlight? Well, you can highlight anything you want, and you can put anything you want on here. But here's a clear structure of what to use this avenue for in terms of what to show your customers. So you can showcase developments. If you've got a new building and you're teaming up with a developer and you need to sell or let apartments in it, make a highlight on that building, such as the one on the left here, and include press coverage to create a buzz around that building, images of the building, and video walkthroughs of some of the apartments to show it off to potential buyers. And you also want a section for your team members. You want to include each member of your team, their position, how long they've worked with you, and a fun fact about them to help bridge that personal gap between your brokerage and the viewer. So here's some creative ideas for highlights. Now, the Serhant team is New York's #1 brokerage in terms of sold listings, and a large part of that is down to their social presence. They have a kind of TV show that they put on their story and make a highlight out of, which they have an agent walking you through new listings. So it really shows off your properties without selling them to viewers of your profile. It's creative, it's fun, it's engaging for viewers, and it is super easy to do. All you need is an agent, a house, and a phone. And this keeps followers interested and involved in your business. And it's a great way to attract new buyers and tenants and take them off Instagram and see in the apartment using the swipe up feature. Now, your feed. Your feed is the lifeblood of your Instagram account. It's your main source of content, and it's where you can go in depth on listings, updates on how your business and team are doing, and show how much you love property and the city that you work in. Now, posts are what people are going to see as they scroll through Instagram, so it's important to show off your listings as much as you can without forcing them onto your audience. So, what to post and how to structure your posts. Now, many agents list their properties, which on Instagram is great, but if you only include the price, the number of bedrooms and a call to action to call in, you won't see results or follower growth. Followers on their own don't mean too much, but over time, they will have seen you so much and be so engaged with you that the choice of which agent they will buy or sell or let from has already been made. So you don't want to sell them or scare them away. Instead, describe the property, what they will experience when they step inside, the view, how it feels. Take pictures or film videos that really capture the best things about the home, rather than just the front of it. So here's some creative ideas for posts. Now this one on the left here showcases the inside of the property without showing external features. And one word gets attention and entices the reader to find out more. And then when you click more, there's a short description about the property and its features. And they've subtly put the contact info in there. Now notice how there's no ask for a sale. And here's another one. This is a New York City developer, and it shows the city that they work in. It shows appreciation for the area, and it shows buyers in the city something that they're going to be able to relate to, so they can relate to the company more. Now, here's a really interesting caption that's really descriptive of the apartment it's showing. Its facilities, what they offer, and nearby shops, and the availability of the area. So it sells the apartment block, but it doesn't make an attempt to make a sale from the reader. And then the contact information again is subtly included at the bottom. And you can also put your team on here. So on the left is another developer, and it shows appreciation for their team, and it shows the actual people behind the development and the back end of the company. And on the right here, this is introducing team members, and it's a great way to build a personal connection with potential buyers or sellers visiting your page or in your audience, and it gives your agents more opportunities and exposure. This is a page entirely dedicated to a new development. And this is great because it means content for that development and that apartment block is solely distributed on one channel, the feed. And if it's a big development with a lot of houses and apartments that need to be sold, this is a great way to get it as much exposure as possible without flooding your business's feed and taking room for other listings that you have. So you're going to have a lot of stock on the market. So you don't just want to be filling up your feed with just one development that you currently have. So you can make a separate page for that and just have all the content distributed on the feed, and just the page is solely set up for that development and showcasing everything that when you buy an apartment or a home there. So now you know what to do on Instagram. Here's what not to do. These are two that I found recently. So it's only self-promotion. Right? It only wants your business. It doesn't showcase any properties. There's one for a special offer and one showing off another sale agreed. And this is the thing. Instagram is a visual platform, and your post won't reach many people if it gets low engagement, and selling to people through social media and trying to make a sale through a social media post won't engage anybody, as you can see in these two pictures with only 29 likes, and this one only got 8 likes. This one is a bit different. It has a very impressive video that showcases the property and its features. However, the caption is only focused on the buyer and trying to get across information quickly so you can make a quick decision whether you would buy the home or not. It doesn't really go into detail describing the area, describing the home. And although it's a great video, it says for sale, so they're only listing properties on the platform rather than giving value and really showing off the properties as well. So it's time to wrap it up. That covers everything you need to know to succeed on Instagram and leverage your audience on there long term. So remember, high quality pictures and videos only. Be descriptive and don't try to sell properties to your audience. Be creative and engage the viewer in your people and your business activities instead. If you want to know more about Instagram and how your agents can succeed on Instagram, for a free consultation and audit of your Instagram profile, or how to get started on there, either message me on here, you can email me at jamescocker@sevenhillsdigitalmedia.co.uk, or you can give me a call on 0770 830 2955. As always, I hope this video helps you. I hope you got value from this video, and comment down below if your agent is on Instagram or not.